to be here at the DeFi Summit today. So LikeCoin is a decentralized publishing infrastructure. And in today's presentation, I'll walk you through what we are currently building at LikeCoin and what are the early tractions we have. So with the rise of DeFi, also the reason why we are here today, people start to realize and rethink how money and finance could be operated in another way. So this is when decentralized publishing also came into place. Same concept from DeFi, but instead of decentralized money, we are decentralizing content and publishing. And LikeCoin aims to offer a proper publishing workflow where we can restore trust in media through decentralized way. And it is the backbone to transform the existing content publishing framework to empower digital ownership, content authenticity, and content provenance. And there are three major pillars in LikeCoin and what we could offer. The first and the most important pillar that we will cover today is the Decentralized Registry, where we call it the ISCN in the following presentation. The ISCN register and archive all content metadata and content to the blockchain. And second is the content monetization pillar, where we provide tools for journalists and content creators to use a simple plugin to earn rewards for their open content. Lastly, is the governance model of LikeCoin, where token holders will be able to raise and vote for proposals related to the community. So you can imagine LikeCoin is building the decentralized version, ISBN, for digital content. That's why we call it the ISCN. Instead of books, ISDN stands for International Standard Content Numbers. And I hope this picture can recall some of your memories of how the library actually works in the old days. And in fact, this is how the subject catalog was invented in the 90s. LikeCoin ISCN bridges the necessary publishing workflow and catalog functions in an immutable and decentralized manner. And the ISCN, in short, is a comprehensive metadata framework that is built on LikeCoin chain to facilitate content registrations, licensing, and monetization for all media types. And the entire LikeCoin registry actually consists of two parts. ISCN is the first part where we just cover the content metadata that can store on LikeCoin chain. And the second part is where we will work with decentralized storage, like IPFS or R-Wave, to store the content itself. So between the LikeCoin chain and the decentralized storage, they can communicate with each other and retrieve data from each of the networks. So combined ISCN and decentralized storage is the registry that we are providing to our users. And in summary, the LikeCoin registry targeted to provide a censorship-resilient reference database for people to trace content attribution and provide a tampered evidence for content creators like journalists who often need to create and distribute content online. And I will quickly jump through a case study where I can demonstrate how decentralized publishing could help journalists or content creators. So this is a Timex photo that was taken in 1989, considered as one of the most iconic images of all time, and it is now banned in China. And when you search online, there are multiple versions on the internet. It is quite difficult for you to verify the image authenticity. So here's the question for us. What if the journalist can register this image with LikeCoin ISCN in 1989? ISCN uses blockchain to immutably store content metadata so that censored content will always be discoverable. Details like author, title, publication date, and location, as well as a distinctive fingerprint, which is the metadata that just mentioned, will be stored permanently. And by comparing the content fingerprint, which is the metadata, we are able to verify the image as exactly the same version that was taken in 1989 with no change on even a pixel. So this is a quick case study of demonstrating how decentralized publishing could use on images. And it could cover to multiple different media types like article, images, or videos. And next, I will quickly give a brief background of what LikeCoin chain is and how it operates. For LikeCoin chain, we consider ourselves as an application-specific blockchain for publishing. And therefore, we adopted Cosmos to build our own sovereignty chain in 2019. We also formed a DAO runs on a bond proof-of-stake consensus to gather our early believers and involve our community to make decisions and build for the LikeCoin ecosystem. And in order for us to pave the path for DePUC adoption, when we first launched our chain, the genesis validators of the LikeCoin chain came from media and tech companies in Asia to help maintain the scalability of LikeCoin chain. This is quite unique and interesting part of our chain, as there are a lot of media partners that actually first time tapping into the blockchain world through us. And the LikeCoin DAO is running on a liquid democracy mechanism where validators and individuals can raise and vote for proposals. LikeCoin chain is currently one of the most active chain in Cosmos and already surpasses 1 million numbers of transactions in just last month. It gave us a really solid ground to launch the registry when it is available to the public later this year. And you may ask what we have been building and doing in the past 2 years while we are doing all the R&D and the chain development for LikeCoin. In order for us to pave the path, we have been educating the public on decentralized publishing in the format of providing monetization tools and also having our presence on WordPress, where readers and content creators can give LikeCoin to reward different authors and creators in the LikeCoin network. In other words, it is like an airdrop strategy to locate and attract our target audience in the early days. We have also built a user-friendly readers and crypto wallet in one app to help non-crypto community to tap into and get use of using and holding LikeCoin. And until today, we have already accumulated with more than 1,400 media sites, 93K users with a registered Liker ID and wallet. There are also 14K registered creators publishing their content in the LikeCoin network. And this is how the current LikeCoin community is formed. That's also the DAO that is running on LikeCoin chain. We call it the Republic of Likeland, and you may reference it as the EU of civic media, where all participated platforms are able to maintain their own community rule and functions while joining the LikeCoin chain to make decisions together as the EU of civic media. And interesting fact is almost 90% of our users actually get into crypto for the first time through us. And other than the existing user base and partners that have joined us, our technical specification and early concepts are proven by multiple players across industry. We're glad that and thankful that we won the Google News Innovation Challenge last year. And we also have joined multiple hackathons by Cosmos in 2019 and 20. And last but not least, would like to take this chance to introduce my team. LikeCoin team is made up of experienced technical and entrepreneur. Some of them are also civic journalists. And we currently have 7 of us. And I cannot be thankful to have such a great team to work with. And we intended to keep our team lean, and so that we can make progress by time to time instead of expanding too quickly. So super thankful, especially during this difficult time around the globe, even in Hong Kong. So this is the end of my presentation. Thanks for listening. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to Phoebe at like.co. Also, you can reach me at my Telegram. We also have a very active Discord community, so feel free to follow us on Twitter and join us on Discord.